Mzansi, we are back in the kitchen. And you know what? I had to call the boys in for a little extra muscle in the kitchen. Helping us to whip up nothing but food and sweet sensations is Chef Jay. Welcome to the loft.
Girl, I'm ready, but can I just say for my family watching out there, I can't do another Boney M Christmas.
Oh, no.
Okay, we got to elevate it. We got to have a Byron Christmas, sophisticated. That's all I want to say.
That's what it's about. And listen, Byron already said in the loft, he cooks. He whips it up. So are you looking forward to this next recipe?
I am. It looks amazing. It looks glamorous and so elegant. Definitely something that I'd love to make for my family. My mom loves old traditional, like, trifles.
Yeah.
But this looks amazing.
This is
like
something
a different take on, like, a beautiful Christmas dessert.
Yeah. Well, let's flip it all on its head and bring you something so elevated, it will literally have you salivating. We are offering you, if you do want to swap out the trifle this festive season and make the stunning layered jelly and white chocolate mousse desserts, this is how you do it.
This is exactly how you do it, Pali. Now, you know, it's Christmas time and we don't want to spend too much time in the kitchen. This is a great, quick and easy dessert that you can make for your family. And as you said earlier, Byron, it's so elegant, it's so sophisticated, and it's made up of two separate layers. So we've got the jelly layer. So we've got two that's already set, and Byron's going to help us with that in a second. And then we've got sort of like a cheats mousse going on top. So very quick and easy, simply 2 ingredients for the mousse. But before we get started, Byron, let's pop onto the jelly because that needs to set. So you've got some packet jelly over there. You can just pour in the hot water. So that's boiling water, and you can cook this according to packet instructions. So don't waste your time fussing over the quantities. And then we've got some delicious, sparkling, non-alcoholic rosé. And it's nice to add a sort of cooler element to the jelly because that brings the temperature down and helps it set much quicker. So that's a quick tip.
Lovely, and I actually haven't seen this being done in a jelly before.
Me too.
How does then this sparkling non-alcoholic wine, how does it impact the end product? Will we be able to taste the bubble that maybe came from that sparkle? How does it work and how does it elevate the dish?
So it's basically just for that flavor, Pali.
It's got
flavor. Just a little bit of tartness, and I think that helps with cutting through the sweetness. You're obviously not going to get the bubbles as much as you would when you're drinking it, but because it's got no alcohol, it won't affect the setting at all. So if you don't want to use the non-alcoholic sparkling wine, you could substitute that with cranberry juice, grape juice, or just plain water.
Okay, and we are playing with the strawberry flavors. I mean, are you much of a strawberry kind of guy?
I do. I love berries, actually, in general. I think it's lovely, so fresh, refreshing, especially in summer. And I can't wait, actually, to taste this combination because of strawberry on strawberry with this amazing sparkling wine. So I think it's going to be lovely.
I've just melted some chocolate down, white chocolate, and I've just folded in some whipped cream. And that's a quick and easy way that you can still get the same feel and texture of mousse, but without adding any additional eggs into it. So I'm going to pop this onto the top of these beautiful glasses. These are coupe glasses, and we're just being fancy on the show today. But, you know, you can use whatever glasses you have available in your house. Something that's cute, something that's elevated. It's a great way to just elevate an already sophisticated dessert.
It's got to look good. It's got to look good. Now, gentlemen, when we do speak about Christmas in South Africa, you know it goes hand in hand with 16 days of activism. As we do count up to Christmas, or rather count down to Christmas, we're also just making sure that we give tribute and we acknowledge some of the inequalities that we experience here, not only as women, but I'm sure in the LGBTQI plus community, there's still that conversation that needs to be had. I mean, a lot of people, especially men, need to be entered into this conversation. I mean, I think for years women have been having this conversation alone, by ourselves, but now it's time to get the men in.
Yeah, I think it's so important to create more awareness, you know, and I've always been struggling to, like, what can I do to sort of up the awareness? You know what I mean? It's very difficult, especially if you want to do it on your own. So I think if we can create more awareness coming from men's side, because I know it's only always women that speak about this, you know?
I'm actually so glad that you brought that up because we do get that as a question quite a lot. How can I get involved? How can I make sure that I've used my voice to kind of stand up against GBV? A lot of people don't know that they can get involved by simply signing a pledge against gender-based violence. Again, this is obvious. Do not engage in abusive activities. And at the end of the day, do not allow yourself to become an abuser.
Yeah, for sure, Pali. Pali. And you know, for some of us, we don't have direct, interaction with someone who's experiencing abuse, and sometimes that tends to force us to sort of turn a blind eye. But it's so important to remain accountable for yourself and for the actions of your friends, and be an ally to those people who are going through difficult circumstances.
Absolutely. You know, being an ally means being sensitive and supporting GBV victims. Share helpful information with them and support causes near you. You might not know a victim, but I'm pretty sure that if you were to just open up the conversation a little bit more, we'd be a lot more vulnerable to be able to share our experiences.